I want to congratulate you for coming here today. Today, you can have what we call an epiphany. You have that opportunity. What is epiphany? An epiphany is a moment when you have access to some opening of your mind to a whole new perspective that you never thought of before. Well, the first time that I got involved with Life Pilot, some 30-some years ago, I had an epiphany. At age 33, I was invited to join an organization called the Young Presidents Organization. And they bring teachers in. And there's one particular course this teacher came in. He said, I want you all to pick up your pads and papers and come with me. So that was kind of disruptive and different. We walked to the beach and we sat around on rocks. And he talked to us for about 40 minutes. And he told us at that time about a value system that you needed to have in your life. And he told us about how important values were. And you know, I thought very successful, and I was working 20 hours a day like a lot of us are, and I thought I was quite successful. But when I started writing down my values, I realized that, my gosh, a lot of the things that I believed in, I wasn't having time to do. So that was my beginning, my first learning about how important values are in your life. So when I said I had an epiphany, I came back home and I just kept writing, and I kept writing. Well, those 2 pages eventually became what you have in front of you today in your Life Pilot binder. And I literally changed my life in 90 days. I mean, I literally moved from one end of the country to the other end of the country in 90 days. I had an epiphany. Anybody that comes to our class has the opportunity to have an epiphany. At first it was called my goal book. It was called many things. Then it became Life Book. And in the press, sometimes they refer to it as my executive briefcase, because everywhere I go, I'd have this little book with all my stuff in it. Everybody who know me for some time can remember that I always had this book with me. Life Pilot was in my head and in my book and Rita's book and in a few friends I shared with it over the years. It was never intended to be for public consumption. Well, I'd given Life Pilot to a friend of mine. Still hadn't crystallized yet. It was still my old book, hadn't crystallized. We went through it and he said, Peter, I got to have this book. You know, can I have it? And I said, yeah. I just sort of said, yeah, Paul, you can have it. And I thought, my gosh, you know, here it is right in front of my eyes. Maybe Life Pilot is a message that needs to get out. Maybe that would be a good idea. So that's what happened. So I wanted you to know the background of what the passion, William, you said, is about developing Life Pilot. When people come to take Life Pilot, if they break through, and they seem to be breaking through, they can have an epiphany and change their entire lives.